Okay, so we're gonna start off. What I like to do to make the perfect egg is you're gonna need a couple things. You're going to need a spatula. You can use like more of a, just a softer one, like the black kind, or I like the metal kind for some reason. That's just a preference. If you don't do it very gently, you can scratch up the bottom, but then you're also going to need some nice, I like to use extra virgin olive oil. Extra virgin olive oil is just kind of my favorite thing to put in the bottom, and that just helps to prevent sticking. And then, of course, you will need your egg. So just, I like to use any large egg. This is a really nice, a nice pan, and then you need to have a cover. The cover is going to especially help you out with getting the top to harden, so that way when you flip it, the yolk will not go all over the place. So you're typically just going to start off by just tapping right on the edge here, like right there, and then you're just going to like slowly pull it apart in the middle, and you're gonna see right away all there. So the most important thing that I just screwed up at is I did not put any of my extra virgin olive oil down. Now I did this on purpose, so you're going to see what's gonna happen here. But anyway, let's put my top on. And what I like to do is I put this right at about a 3.5. That 3.5 is going to cook the egg slowly enough to where it's going to be, oh man. Anyway, it's going to cook the egg slowly enough. But what we're looking for is when we're looking at the egg, you can see right here, see this area around it? That is not, that's not opaque, and so that's not a white, it's not white. You see the transparency right here. This transparency, we want it to be like just right around about a 1/2 inch, and it is getting there. But I like to just add a little bit of pepper to the top there. And then I'll just put that back on. And I'm just really paying attention here around the edges. I know it's probably hard for you to see, but these edges right here, we want to see those get a little more opaque. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna go in gently on the bottom, and you can see the egg kind of moves around. So that's kind of nice. We do like having that egg slide around there. What that tells me is that some of the oil that I used on my last egg is still kind of there. So you don't need to necessarily drench it in the oil, but you want some oil. So essentially what I'm gonna do now though, I'm going to get ready to flip the egg because you can see it's getting closer here. It's definitely looking pretty good for me to think about flipping here, but I'm gonna readjust and pull this over a little more, center it. And what I'm looking for when I'm flipping this egg is I want my spatula to really get up to where my spatula is under the yolk. And then I'm just gonna, like this, so right, I want support on here. And so sometimes what that might even look like is I might pull it on a little bit better, and then we're just gonna flip, right? So we just flipped it, and now when I put this back on, I'm just gonna kind of slide it over, right? So I just slid it over some. What you're gonna notice is that I'm gonna just try to kind of like push down the edges. I just really want it to kind of cook some. And then what we're gonna see is that really it's only gonna take about 10 minutes or so before we're ready to have that get onto a plate. So you can see that's kind of what it looks like. That's good. When we cut into it, it's gonna be nice. So I'm just gonna throw that on the plate. And what we're gonna see here in a second is I'm gonna use that fork, and this is the egg that we just made here. So you can see as we cut into it, it's nice and runny and it's ready. That's a really nice over easy egg. So there's that. That's pretty much how you do it. I hope that's helpful.